Well, political campaigns, we know they're always trying to find ways to capture your attention. And this year, maybe you've already gotten them. They're doing it through text messages.
Yeah, even if you're on the do not call list, even if you haven't signed up to receive updates from candidates, most of those text messages are still allowed to be sent. So 3 on Your Side, Susan Campbell explains why and how you can stop it.
It's simple to ignore social media posts and emails, but most of us open every single text message we receive. That's why some campaigns believe it's one of the most effective ways to reach voters. But there's an easy way to make those messages stop if you don't want to receive them. From crowded auditoriums to smartphone screens, candidates have lots of ways to connect with voters. How often do you get text messages from political campaigns?
At least once a day, maybe twice.
Those connections aren't always welcome.
I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the time for it. It doesn't influence my decision at all. It's just a nuisance.
But that's all it is. According to the Federal Communications Commission, campaigns are allowed to send you text messages without your permission, as long as the sender isn't using auto-dialing technology to send the text. Do you get political text messages from campaigns?
No, thank Lord I don't. I do not get any text messages. Haven't gotten any so far.
I don't think it's helpful. I think people pretty much know who they're going to vote for, so I don't think it's necessary, really.
Companies that specialize in peer-to-peer texting tools disagree.
They're extremely effective.
Thomas Peters is the CEO of Rumble Up. He says using his platform, campaign volunteers can send hundreds or even thousands of texts an hour to voters.
When you get a text message to the right person who is engaged or who wants to be informed and wants to be involved, they see it as a service.
If you get unwanted text messages, just reply stop.
People are in charge. If they reply stop, not only can the vendor ideally not text them back, but the phone carrier itself will prevent that phone number from texting you again.
If they persist, you can always report unwanted text messages to the FCC. Robotexts are different than peer-to-peer texts because robotexts use auto-dialing technology. The FCC says they require consent. That means you'd have to sign up or opt in for a campaign to legally reach out to you with a robotext. And we are expecting to see more of these text messages as we get closer to Election Day, especially with the coronavirus concerns. That might keep some campaigns from doing the door-to-door knocking and some of those events. So this texting is really a way to personally reach people.
I think that guy's right, at least for me. It's not going to change anything just because I get a text.
And you know what you can do once you get that text? What I do, if it's I block that number.
Yep.
Yeah.
Block it, can't text
send
anymore.
Is that why you never get my calls anymore?
I might have blocked you a few times. He still keeps texting me. Thank you, Susan.
Of course.